Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Xiao is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
He's a fine all-round defender, Peter. Physically, he's strong, he's a good reader of the game and never afraid to put in a tackle, a well-timed tackle. I don't think any opposition forward will relish playing against him. I think I'm right in saying that.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Spread neatly, and he stands tall, impenetrable. Tries to get it clear, and now they can spring out of defence. And he's lost his man here. Foden. Oh, it's decent hit! Andre. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Andre just eases him off the ball. Oh, super fine. Shot at goal! Goal! Milan!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Great defending, strong and determined. Lille are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Fofana. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Fofana. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Andre. For Gomez. That is ended up in no man's land. Reinders. Minamino. Now it's Ansu Fati. Meunier. Andre. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Ball played for Gomez. Goodmanson. And that's played in low. Nice interception, well timed. Hernandez. Now it's Ansu Fati. Foden. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He is through here. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Hernandez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Foden going face-to-face with his great... Minamino! Now, who's going to be first to this? Gomez.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break. You have to expect that from everyone now.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Fofana. Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Minamino. Foden! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Gomez. Goodmanson. He's had it taken off him. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Meunier. Now it's David. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Gomez. Minamino. Now it's Ansu Fati. Foden. Good read, needed to be. And the whistle goes for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Milan head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And we're underway again.
Milan really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Nicked it back promptly. Reinders. Minamino. Minamino! And that's caused a worry or two.
Minamino did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Andre. Meunier. Reinders. Bacca. Busquets. And Reinders. Foden. Goodmanson. And he's had it nicked away. Team still separated by the game's only goal. David. Hernandez. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Hernandez going full tilt down the left. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Now it's David. Pass is just off target.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Reinders.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Ansu Fati. Now it's Minamino. It's run loose. Chance! Decent enough try.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11.
Milan choosing to make the first change. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
It's a sharp pass. Reinders. Oh, well played, well played. Gomez. In with the challenge. Rafael Leao. Minamino. Fofana. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Milan making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And the finish! And that would have been game, set and match.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Gomez. And that's another good win of the ball. Rafael Leao. Take back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Busquets. And here's Rafael Leao.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And here's Rafael Leao. Loftus-Cheek. Oh, shooting chance! He's got away with one there.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And it's Loftus-Cheek. Now it's Rafael Leao. Fiddles it through. Minamino! Corner number 2 then. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Milan can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Hernandez. Right, big chance! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. I think we're just about done here.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
Well, they
recupero.
shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Deep into stoppage time. Loftus-Cheek! Loftus-Cheek! Oh, that is rather wayward. Andre Meunier. And there goes the final whistle. Milan can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Milan can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them.
La alineación del Barcelona será...
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Minamino. Reinders. He's gone for goal! Magnificent! A finish right from the top draw.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. That has been cut short. Distributed tidily. Reinders. Minamino. And Hernan fires from distance. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's heaved it away. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Araujo. De Jong. It's Gavi. Ferran Torres. He has found the way through. Now it's Pedri. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. A formality, we're level. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly...
Shot a goal! And another try! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, his instinct was brilliant, but not the finish.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Lewandowski. Busquets wins the duel this time. Fofana. Minamino. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Shifted it to the flank. Ansu Fati. Minamino.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Reinders. Hernandez. That's a shade optimistic. Kubasi. Ferran Torres. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Reinders. Now it's Ansu Fati. And the finish! Goal! Milan! And again they hit the front.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Gol del Milan. Marcó en el minuto 29 el dorsal 11.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Pedri. Half an hour played now. Oh, that's well spotted. Koundé. Araujo. And Kubasi. De Jong. It's Gavi. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further up.
Fofana! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Fofana clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Milan with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Araujo. Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Koundé. And here's Yamal. Pass is just off target. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Now it's Ansu Fati. And he welcomes it in. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Big chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Balde. Araujo.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Gavi. Pedri. Koundé. And they can counter here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ansu Fati. There's the hit! Oh, a decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Milan have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. And we are back on the way. And he's straight offside. Foden making good progress on the right-hand side. Koundé and Araujo, Balde and Kubasi, Balde, Ferran Torres, Busquets, Reinders. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the shot! Oh, taken with style! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So all square and not for the first time.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
Now it's Lewandowski. Almost an hour gone. Who saw this coming? Milan are hurt by just about the final punch. Reinders.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Koundé. It's Gavi. And Balde. Stood up well to him there. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Ferran Torres. No, that's been intercepted. Busquets. Reinders. Minamino. And no, that was never going to make it. Araujo. It's Gavi. Pedri. Yamal, who does have an assist to his name. Minamino. Well, that is one way to stop him. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And he's managed to get free. Played out to the right. That is good alertness. Hernandez goes on a charge down the left. Great run on the overlap here. Well, nicely intercepted. And he's hit it long. Ferran Torres is onto it in a flash. And here's Foden.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Kubasi. And Koundé. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Kubasi. De Jong. Szczesny gets it clear. And he's quick to snatch it back. And it's Lewandowski. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Fofana.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
That is a brilliant interception. Danger averted for now.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Reinders. Now it's Rafael Leao. He's got the shot away! And what a finish that might have been. Milan looked for a second that they might steal it there, but we still have deadlock.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rafael Leao! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Koundé, De Jong, it's Pedri, Yamal, he's shifting through the gears here, chip through, Pau Kubasi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rafael Leao, Loftus-Cheek. He's been picked out. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Koundé gets a good foot in there, and he's in on goal. Hits one! Ferran Torres. Szymanski. And here's Rafael Leao. Decent hit! Well, now it's oh, it's fallen loose again! This is De Jong. Pedri. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Lewandowski. Rafael Leao. He could be in here. Pedri. Reinders. And the pass is intercepted. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? And the action has already restarted. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? Gavi. And here's Rafael Leao. And he's cut it out.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Koundé. Gavi. De Jong. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And here's Loftus-Cheek. Alexander-Arnold looking to hit the byline here. Great hit! Cement, and the shot! And the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the shots! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Marcó en el minuto 26 de la prórroga el dorsal 10.
Milan take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Busquets. Oh, this is a very good run. Alexander-Arnold. I think we're just about done here.
Milan probably could have killed...
That's that, the end. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Milan really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have gotten it.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. Ansu Fati!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy, Theo Hernandez, for me, has evolved into one of the best full...
Header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Now it's Ansu Fati. Minamino. Oh, decent hit! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Acerbi. And it's Damian. And Aslani. Now it's Ansu Fati. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. That's going in strongly.
Mkhitaryan. Martinez. Somewhat off target. Martinez is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. The ball has bounced loose now. Inter Milan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Reinders. Ansu Fati. Foden. Shot chance! Ashlani, Çalhanoğlu, and it's gone back to the keeper. Ashlani, and it's Damian, and it's Mkhitaryan. Busquets does well to get it back. Foden. Now it's Minamino. Big chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That has not gone well. Ansu Fati. Fofana. Foden. Now the finish! Goal! Milan!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Foden. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Reinders. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was brilliantly defended. Milan with the corner, they're first. Bastoni clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Acerbi, Bisek, Çalhanoğlu. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Martinez, in with the challenge. Foden.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for...
Foden! More pressure on the opposition goal. And it's Damian. Minamino wins the duel this time. Nicely weighted ball. And he's intervened well there. Bisek. Çalhanoğlu. Back into the middle. There's the shot! Foden, given the lift of his goal. Minamino. Ansu Fati. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Bastoni. Mkhitaryan. Now it's Martinez. Interesting ball. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Milan deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far. This tries a shot! It's a goal! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Mkhitaryan. Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Great hit! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Foden deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Corner number 2 then. Struck first time! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Sergio Busquets clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
DiMarco, and that's another good win of the ball. Moved on forwards. Oh, super find. And he's managed to get free. Thuram was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Foden under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Hernandez. And here's Rafael Leao. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just about up to the hour now. Rafael Leao. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Alexander-Arnold. Fofana. Here's Rafael Leao. Fofana, who's set up 1 goal so far. Busquets. Look at the space here. Shot at goal! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Acerbi gets across to intercept that. Ashlani. And it's Acerbi. Minamino. Rafael Leao. Bisek. And Darmian. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, it's Mkhitaryan.
Inter appear determined to play through the middle again. And guess what? It's the same result.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Acerbi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ashlani. Spread out to the left. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Inter really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's in on goal. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And here's Rafael Leao. Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Gol per il Milan.
Milan are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Foden taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Rafael Leao. Di Marco.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Thuram, and he's certainly onside here. Fofana.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, it's come loose. Reinders.
Ci saranno 3
Damian.
minuti di recupero.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And here's Rafael Leao. Fofana. And here's Rafael Leao. Szymanski. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Can he finish? Fofana. Real chance! And that is the last effort of the game. Milan have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here? There's chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, well played. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Sterling. And he's been shifted off it. Ansu Fati. Now it's Minamino. He's looking wide. Merino. That is a brilliant interception. White. He's found a way through. Good read, needed to be. Corner number 2 then. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Great hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Same again, same outcome.
Milan really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
They've played it short. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He is through here. Foden. Milan are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Heading backwards.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And he's in on shot a goal! Jorginho. Great ball if he can get there. Busquets did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Foden. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's played him through.
That's going in strongly.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to...
Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Arsenal take the lead. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, Ansu Fati! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Alexander-Arnold, Fofana, now Foden. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Milan get their fourth corner. Saliba tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Reinders. Foden. Jorginho. Ranieri. Rice. Trossard. Oh, that was vital. Kivior. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's Sterling.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Trossard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Ranieri, he's got away. Plenty to aim at here. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, good-looking ball. Saliba. Now Kivior. It's just beyond his reach. He can run onto that. He's shifting through the gears here. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, Minamino! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now that is commitment to the cause. This possibly the last play of the half. And it's been taken short. Cleared without complication. And that has been cleared. Foden. Looking tidy in possession here. And here's Foden. And there is the half-time whistle. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. How would you review the first half?
Milan are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Busquets. Reinders. Foden. Fofana. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now it's Rice. This might spell danger, and the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Stood up well to him there. Milan still behind, thanks to that solitary strike. Reinders. Reinders. Now it's Minamino. He's had a hit! They've got to be quick to recover this. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Substitutions taking place.
Distributed tidily. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rice. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
White just loves to go forward whenever he can. Rice does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Fofana. And here's Rafael Leao. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Milan making consecutive changes here. Guarneri goes short. White. Sterling. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Merino! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Rafael Leao. Now this could be a chance. Fofana! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Defending of the desperate variety. Reinders. Nice ball, and he's in here. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao gets flagged offside. And here's Rafael Leao. He's in plenty of space here. Sterling. Fofana. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. This is actually quite a courageous move, and
Oh, smashing header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Mikel Merino attempts a clearance.
Milan need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
White. Guarneri. And he was quick to react. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Merino. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Sterling. Nice bit of trickery. He's picked his way through. Tries a shot! The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Milan are beaten, and they are out. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. The action has already started. Ansu Fati. Decent hit! Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Llorente, is a player who's made great use of his versatility. He made his name as a defensive midfielder, of course, but he's done well in more advanced positions, wide and central areas. It'll be interesting to see what he ends up turning into. Number 10, possibly, you wouldn't rule that out.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. And here's Sterling. Now it's Ansu Fati. Foden. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Llorente. That's a shade optimistic. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Ansu Fati. Foden. Llorente. Has a go! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's gone backward here. Oh, well played. Trossard. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Sterling. Now it's Ansu Fati. Oh, that's a key interception. Neither side yet able to find the net. Ansu Fati. He shifted it to the flank. Backward it goes. And that's a good ball. Great hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now, this could be a chance. Oh, good ball. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Turns and goes back. He's had a hit! He is desperate to get on the score sheet. But not this time.
Milan really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Rice.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
White. Jorginho. For Merino. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Luis Skelly. Jorginho. Not the most accurate pass. Fofana. Now it's Ansu Fati. Foden. Foden! Reinders. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Ansu Fati. That is lovely.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Llorente. Fofana. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Jorginho. That's really well manoeuvred. He's got away. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Reinders. Hernandez. Tries a shot! Early ball out from the back. Saliba. Jorginho.
There will be 1 minute
Now the
added time.
finish! In he goes again! It's in!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
They have. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Milan deserve to be ahead, and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half, and a good solid win.
Milan come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Milan really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Llorente. Fofana. Stood up well to him there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Koke. It's Koke! In he goes again! He scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And here's Foden. Reinders. Llorente. There's the hit! Kivior getting this one clear. Well, that pass isn't the best. And the pass is intercepted.
The attendance for this match was 61,052.
And Sufati being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Substitution.
Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Foden. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good ball shot. Can he finish? They are rampant. It had to come. It just had to come. He had to have his say.
Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
The goal scorer for Milan.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's onside. Guarneri plays it short. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Milan are looking to go forward now. Alexander-Arnold. Fofana has it in a wide position. Alexander-Arnold. Raya catches it safely.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
He's got tall. It goes to show he is human after all.
Milan just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Substitution in progress.
And that's a throw-in. Fofana. Oh, well played, well played. Milan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And he's there to get it away. And he's there to retrieve it. Works it forward. Now it's Rafael Leao. Shapes to shoot! And he should have made it 4.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Milan have their second corner now. And that has been cleared. Tries to get it clear. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Now it's Rafael Leao. Terrific header! And yes, it's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, real chance! Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's neat. Sterling. Thiaw herring after the ball here. Alexander-Arnold
has been indicated.
Alexander-Arnold is flagged offside. Guarneri. Merino. Tomori kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Rafael Leao. Fofana. Saliba tries to clear. Merino. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Milan can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Your reflections then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Ajax can dream again. The stands here definitely a place for the hopeful, and no doubt that hope is replicated at just about every major ground in the land. It is time for us all to come together and to believe. The Dutch capital is rocking. It always has. It did in the days when the great man after whom this arena is named took to the field, and it still does here and now. The faithful expect, and the team must deliver. Ansu Fati! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That's been cut out, well played. Minamino gets into some space. He's got away. Hits one! Goal! Ajax! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So, a breakthrough already. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Cameroon are looking to break at pace. Aim forwards. Looking for the run. Taken back almost at once. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Back into the middle. That pass isn't the best. Ansu Fati. Messi tries making a foray down the right. Minamino. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. That has been slung wide. Mbappe! Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? David Villa. There's the hit! A real chance and a real let-off. Hernandez is there and he can pick it up. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Cameroon clearly should have gone for the...
Mbappe! Oh, taken with style! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And he was quick to react. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Alexander-Arnold. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Messi. Upamecano did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's Ansu Fati. Oh, that's well spotted. He could be in here. Decent hit! He's missed, but not by that far. And we have our very first corner. Gets his head to it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And he's done very well to take that back. Well, played right into his path. Now it's Camavinga.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Ansu Fati. He's shifting through the gears here. The ball has bounced loose now. David Villa. And he's picked out the run. Great chance! That is good alertness. Minamino. Foden. Foden. Goalkeeper's ball. We are into stoppage time. Mbappe. Now it's Rafael Leao. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Ajax head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Ajax head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Rafinha! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught on it here! David Villa! And that is wildly off target.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Back on the ball again. Minamino. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, it's come loose. He's played him through. Mbappe. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He could be in here. Ansu Fati! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Oh, what has happened here? He's had a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Villa is offering a wry smile there.
Cameroon have their second corner now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And that has skinned the post.
Mbappe probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
The attendance for this match was 50,913.
Foden. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Minamino. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Substitution for Ajax, number 11, Ansu Fati.
Has a look up and drives it forward.
Is number 18.
And here's Mbappe. Rafinha. And here's Mbappe. And the shot! And he hits the net. And the comeback is complete. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Cameroon get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair. Ajax showing a little more urgency now, and to be...
Mbappe. And the finish! Oh, that's another chance! Van Dijk getting this one clear.
Substitution for Ajax.
Cameroon have their third corner.
Number 22. Coming on the
Van
field.
Dijk tries to clear.
Number 53. Number 15.
Real chance!
Marcos Llorente.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Ajax perhaps contemplating their next change here. Ajax are making a change after this, just one opportunity to do so. And here's Son Heung-min. The most accurate pass. And here's Messi. Szymanski. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. He's away! Llorente! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Just 5 minutes left. Now it's Mbappe. Shot a goal! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Cameroon take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
No, that was never going to make it. Rafael Leao.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Hernandez picks it up out wide. Rafinha. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Foden. He won't be happy with that one. Llorente. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. And time is up. Ajax pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. The action has already started. Messi looks to get on the end of this. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well read, nice interception. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. No way through. Now it's Ansu Fati. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Well, Peter, it's a joy to have a chance to watch one of the finest to emerge from the African continent, Samuel Eto'o. He backs up his goals with a really strong work rate, and he's always effective, whether on or off the ball.
Yeah, fantastic talisman for his nation.
And more discipline than people credit him.
Minamino. Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, there is a look that says it all. Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been cleared. Arsenal given another corner. Corner number 2 then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Thuram does well to get it back. Oh, that was vital. Minamino just eases him off the ball. Olise gets across to intercept that. Messi. And Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's a key interception.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Foden. Minamino. Chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Busquets. Messi. Tries to get it clear.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
No, that's been intercepted. Right, Shevchenko. It's Eto'o! He's done very well to get to that.
Eto'o really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. He's hit it long. And it's Gullit. Now who's going to be first to this? Ajax are looking to go forward now. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Shevchenko gets into some space. Oh, what has happened here? Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Well, that's well spotted. Ansu Fati, Messi, and shooting chance! Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Shevchenko. That's been cut out, well played. Gullit. That is good alertness. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Short changes him with that pass. And he's managed to gift it back. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
Permitted in designated areas within these grounds.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Substitution.
And we're underway again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Alexander-Arnold. And they're quick to get it back. And it's Messi. Ajax do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Nice bit of trickery. The ball has bounced loose now. Maldini. Minamino. Foden. He's had it taken off him. Bergkamp. Gullit. So, what can they make of this? And here's Shevchenko. Oh, that's a nice ball.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Right, he's had a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Ronaldinho. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Hoisted in. Bergkamp kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ronaldinho. Shevchenko. Shevchenko! And that would have been some goal.
Well, after so much hard work, he bluffed. He just shouldn't be missing from there.
Now it's Eto'o. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Thuram. Pinches it off him. Look at the space here. Hits one! And he hits the net! The breakthrough arrives at last! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Gets his pass away. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Messi. Time and again they are repelled.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And the header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Mbappe, can he finish? He's got a goal! Do not write them off! Back they come!
Arsenal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Ajax surely know by now that they've put so...
And Shevchenko! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Son Heung-min gets rid without sophistication. And the volley. Rising over the bar.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And he's intervened well there. Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Thuram. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's fabulous. Great hit! Now it's Ronaldinho. Nice control. Oh, he's caught him in or out. Ajax may have thrown this away at the death. Dealing with the pressure. And that's a poor penalty.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Shevchenko. That's a sharp pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Eto'o. Eto'o! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would...
Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Yeah, the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any...
Oh, smashing header! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, and the finish! And that will be it. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? So just moments away from that important time where every team in the land reveals their first hand. Some feeling obliged to win it, some glad merely to be in it. Ansu Fati! Decent enough try.
Ansu Fati just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Minamino has a shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Out to the right. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Peter, Marcus Llorente, has had a huge effect by just moving position, moving a little further forward. Who would have imagined he could be so creative and such a prolific goal scorer too? Expect to see him make a lot of those powerful surges up the pitch, and at times he'll drop in as a number 10 in that supporting striker's position.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Koke wins the duel this time. Ajax are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Quickly taken. That's a shade optimistic. Forwards and with intent. Ansu Fati stood up well to him there. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And it's played forward. Llorente. He's in plenty of space here. The fullback is in acres of space here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's picked his way through. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Koke defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Great ball if he can get there.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Szymanski. That is good alertness. Oh, that's fabulous. That has ended up in no man's land. 30 minutes gone. Can he get onto this? Llorente. Now it's Minamino. Minamino gets flagged offside. Oh, he's found support out wide. Gets into some space. Szymanski. Foden. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Szymanski. And it's Koke. Llorente. And that is as far as they're going to go. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Picked out brilliantly. Great chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
They've played it short. He gets big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the first half is done. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge, and he has been fouled there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
That is good strength. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Foden providing an outlet on that flank. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he can clear it away. Llorente.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
He is through here. So what can they make of this? And he cuts out the supply. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Llorente. And Alexander-Arnold passing nice and neat.
Szymanski really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Minamino. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And he's managed to get free. Ansu Fati. Well, they could break here. Now it's Foden. He's found the way through. He's cut it out. And he was quick to react. Ajax are still in search of that breakthrough goal. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Llorente. Ansu Fati. He's got away. And it's played into the middle.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
No, that was never going to make it. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Ajax open the new term with a draw. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, I would say that neither manager looks